Okay, this is week 2, vocabulary work, 6 through 10. Our first word is analogy, and an analogy is a comparison between two unlike things or tells a relationship between them. For instance, we could have a sword and we could have a pen and have an analogy comparing these two things. A sword is to a warrior as a pen is to a writer. The way you read analogies, normally they come like this, where you have colons instead of words. So when you see colon, you say is to. Corn is to vegetables, as, since there's double, mango is to fruits. You can have different types of analogies. You can have part to whole, cause and effect, person to situation, synonym, antonym, which is one of our words. You can have geography, measurement, time. Another example would be thumb is to hand as nose is to face. Our next word is anecdote, which is a short account of an interesting event. And when you think of the word account, typically you would find that as like a bank account or something. So you look in the dictionary to find out, well, what the heck's an account? And it tells you by looking at the synonyms what an account is, and it is all these different things. A narrative, a story, a report, an explanation, a tale, a trail, a narration, a version. So an account is just a story telling someone something. Our next word is antagonist, which is a character or force in conflict with our main character, who's also known as a protagonist. The antagonist is the guy against. It can be weather, it can be someone like Darth Vader. In Hatchet, it was nature, Mother Nature. In Catching Fire, it is the capital and the people who make the games. So, antagonist, the force going against the main character. Our next word is antonym, which means opposite. You can have slow, you can have fast, you can have young, you can have old, you can have tall and short. Compare, contrast, truth and lies, real and fake, love and hate, kind and mean, quiet and loud, soft and rough, elated and depressed, old and young. Antonyms, opposite. Our last word is archetype, which is a detail, image, or character type that occurs frequently in literature and myth, and it's thought to appeal in a universal way, so all around the world, to an unconscious level and revoke response. We have different areas. We have setting archetypes. We have situation archetypes, good versus evil, a quest, a journey. There's symbolic archetypes. If you ever see something illustrated, you see a heart, you know that talks about love and peace for a dove. And then we have these character archetypes, which vary. There's villains, there's heroes, there's someone who's innocent, there's your mentors, your mother figure, your father figure, the temptress. These are your archetypes, how stories are basically written and the characters and settings and plots that they follow.